Hey everybody, got a unboxing today. Two exciting items. This is a brand new build for me, and this is the year that I've decided to take the plunge and make a DL44 Han Solo blaster replica. And so I've got two exciting items. One is the base gun, which we're going to use, which is a Denix, and the parts that we're going to be using for this have just arrived today. Both of these have arrived today from Blaster Factory in the States, and so really excited to open these. So let's get to it. First up, the Denix. This has arrived today. This was from regs, who are down on the south coast. I'm based in London, and so getting these is a little bit different to in the States, where the regulations are a little bit different. So I decided to not import one, and I decided to go for a Denix. There's loads of different versions of the Han Solo blaster kits that you can get. Some are super high fidelity, others less so. This one, the Denix, is not considered the highest quality, but it's affordable. It's just over £100. This one's with the wood grips rather than the plastic grips, and yeah, it was instead of importing one, I thought I didn't want to import something that was gun shaped and deal with customs and all of that kind of stuff. So let's have a look. It's a casting, it's not a real gun, it's a solid piece barrel, and so they don't sell these without the coloured coating, and I wasn't sure how this was going to arrive. It said that it was a peel off coating. I wasn't sure if that was going to be painted on or whatever, but yeah, literally this is just a tape, it looks like, which can come off, and so that makes cleanup a lot easier. I wasn't sure if I was going to need to completely strip this down, but there it is. There is the base gun, the Denix Mauser C96. If you want all the information on the specifics of the Han Solo gun, then you need to go to some other incredible makers and places. I am just taking a foray into this. I've joined the RPF and read some of the threads there. Look at that. If you can see, that grip is beautiful. It's got a gloss finish, but these are, I believe they're walnut, and these are the wood grips, not the plastic grips. Yeah, and the coating there. So this is really, for UK buyers, UK fans and prop guys and builders. This is what I decided to do, because I thought this is going to be so much easier than importing something that looks like a gun, and you've got to get through various customs and legal stuff. I thought, I'm not going to run the risk of any of that hassle. I'm going to buy one that's licensed over here. Folded it just after Christmas, and it's the 4th of January now, and it's arrived just in a couple of days. So yep, really pleased with that. And that's going to be the base gun for this build, and there it is. It's got a hammer action. There's going to be some modification going on to this, but there's the first part. Let's get into the second part, which arrived this morning. Blaster Factory, based out of, I believe, Carolina. The version of the blaster that I'm going for is close to the A New Hope Hero. It's not exact, because there's so many specificities that you get into. But let's unpack these parts. We've got the heatsink grill, which goes at the front. Looks like here we've got some parts for the scope. We've got the mystery disc, and if you get into reading all of this stuff on the RPF or direct from different builders and different machine shops, you can find all the specifics of this stuff, and it's a real deep dive. So that's the scope mount. This looks like it's going to be the scope. Really well packaged, everything is looking beautiful. This one, look at that. That's that's going to receive some of the sight ends and everything here. This is the aluminium version or the steel version, I can't remember exactly, but this is you know, fully engraved, and this one is black anodized, which is going to match the base gun a little bit better. And then we've got the bull barrel and the flash hider, and this is aluminium slip over bull barrel, so it should, in theory, once I've cut this off anyway, it should receive very easily straight onto the barrel here, which is made for this chamfer that's in the Denix. Rather than milling this down, I thought I don't really want the hassle of having to mill it down, so I'd get the slip over barrel. And then this is one of the nicer items of the build, which is, wow, look at that. That is the steel flash hider, and that's actually come with the steel barrel as well, which I wasn't expecting, but that gives me an option of using the steel one or the aluminium slip over one, which is, but look at how beautifully that is replicated, and that is all steel. This thumb screw comes out like so, and it's just brilliantly made. Really, really pleased. So here's the parts, let me lay them out for you. Like I said, importing these parts into the UK, I wasn't sure, I couldn't really find anywhere that was specifically saying, you know, how much import duty you'd need to pay and different things, but ended up having to pay about £60 on import duty, which wasn't too bad for the value of these parts. You can see inside there, it's really well machined, and it's got the glass already inset into there. Got the other end here. See in there, there's a glass that goes into there, and you've got the decals as well. And then this is the top piece. The mystery disc, which goes on this side, just sits about here, and that's a metal piece which is going to sit on there. Heat sink, which is going to sit just on the front, and just even with a slip fit there, that's goes straight in place, very easy. So I'm hoping there's not going to be a ton of machining going on with this, but we're gonna go through the process. So if you want to like and subscribe, hopefully over the next few weeks or months we're gonna put all this together and see how it comes together to be the finished article. See how much weathering we do, blue in some of these parts and putting it all together to become the Han Solo DL44 replica.